top-end reality TV star Matt Wright wrestles saltwater crocs for a living, but now he's in the fight of his life in the NT Supreme Court. The man, dubbed the Outback Wrangler, has won fans around the world since his Aussie adventures began airing 14 years ago.
My name's Matt Wright. I'm a chopper pilot and animal expert in Australia's wild top end.
Now he's making global headlines over accusations he attempted to pervert the course of justice after a chopper crash.
A Darwin court has heard croc wrangler Matt Wright asked a friend to torch maintenance records from his helicopter.
It was in remote West Arnhem Land on the 28th of February 2022 when a helicopter owned by Matt Wright's company, Helibrook, crashed near the King River during a crocodile egg collecting mission. Wright's longtime co-star and friend, Chris Willow Wilson, was killed in the crash. The star of Netflix show Wild Croc Territories facing 3 charges for allegedly lying to police, directing an associate to burn a document, and pressuring a crash victim to change his flight records, with the alleged motive of covering up systemic underreporting of helicopter flying hours by Helibrook. With the trial now in its 3rd week, key witnesses have taken to the stand, including the crash's sole survivor, Sebastian Robinson.
You ready? We're on here.
The pilot told the court he suffered a traumatic brain injury, as well as being left a paraplegic. Sebastian Robinson alleged that 11 days after the crash, Matt Wright visited his Brisbane hospital room and asked him to manipulate records of flying hours.
I was obviously laying in a hospital bed. I was still in a pretty bad way and very confused, and I knew something wasn't right. I remember something along the lines of him saying, "Just have a think about it and I'll come back to see you tomorrow."
He further claimed Matt Wright asked for his phone, then deleted notes and text messages, as well as start and stop times for helicopter IDW egg collection. During cross-examination, defence barrister David Edwardson, KC, poured doubt on the pilot's evidence and his ability to recall the day due to heavy sedation.
Mr. Robinson, I suggest that, brain injury or not, Mr. Wright never touched your phone and never deleted a single message from it. It's an absolute falsehood.
As the injured former pilot gave evidence via video link, the defence also turned the microscope on his past drug use, presenting extracted text messages sent and received by the chopper pilot, referring to bags, accepted by the witness as a reference to cocaine.
Footy players in town and want bags. Need to get some bags for the weekend.
Sebastian Robinson admitted previous recreational cocaine use, but denied he was ever a dealer. The witness was also asked if he'd ever supplied alcohol to liquor-restricted remote Aboriginal communities in Arnhem Land, where he often flew for work, to which he replied to sell, "No, I did not." This afternoon, Sebastian Robinson's mother, Nolene Chellingworth, testified that a friend of Matt Wright came to her son's hospital room while Sebastian was barely conscious.
He was full of ketamine. They brought him out of his coma that morning.
She claimed he had taken Sebastian's diary and asked for his phone.
I rang him and told him to turn that taxi around and bring me back that diary. All he kept saying to me was, "Oh, I'm really sorry. Matt just wanted me to get the phone."
Mr. Robinson's brother, Zach Chellingworth, told the court he later heard Matt Wright asking Sebastian to falsify records and delete material from his phone. In cross-examination, David Edwardson, KC, accused Mr. Chellingworth of lying.
So you didn't even say to Mr. Wright, "How on earth can you ask my brother to falsify records?"
In that room, in that hospital, it was very tense and emotional. It was hard for me to gather myself in what I wanted to do or say.
Matt Wright's also been charged with lying to police in a statutory declaration about how much fuel was in the downed chopper's tanks. The court heard he told police he checked the chopper at the scene and saw a half a tank of fuel. He's alleged to have later contradicted this in a covertly recorded call with his wife.
"I didn't see any fuel in the tank. Zero."
Last week, the jury was shown a photograph from inside the helicopter on the day it crashed, with the fuel gauge appearing to show it was nearly full. Another member of the egg-collecting party, Tim Luck, told the court he was very confident he'd filled it to the brim just 20 minutes before the crash. Throughout the trial, the TV star has continued to engage with fans on social media with almost daily posts about his life, his family, and the huge reptiles he's known for.
There goes Otis. Whoa, God.
Among his posts, the Wright family selling up their home in the Northern Territory capital.
I'll even leave you with a spicy. Whoa! Hey, Spicy!